Okay, today is day 10 of eating on my wonderful portion controlled starch solution diet. And it was a lovely day. I started out, I wanted to finish up the pancake, the oat, what is it? Oatmeal, banana, oat milk, pancake batter that I had. And I had some strawberries I wanted to use. So I cooked up a nice pancake and I sliced strawberries and I had some applesauce and some frozen apple juice for my syrup. And I had a wonderful breakfast with my green tea. It was quite delicious. Later in the morning, I had some of my sriracha crackers. I added a tomato and some onion to it, made it into a little snacky poo. And for lunch, I had a nice kind of Mexican roundup with beans, rice, salsa, peppers, onions, and it was a really nice platter. I made some of my flax crackers in the afternoon because I was out and I like to have, there's certain things I like to have. Like one of the things I need to make is the cheese sauce, which I haven't made that since I've been back. I've been getting along without it. But there's certain like little staples on this low glycemic, low fat diet that I like to have in the house. And one of the things that I made up were my wonderful chocolate cookies, which are low glycemic and basically no fat. The fat substitute was, well, there's flax egg, applesauce, unsweetened applesauce, organic, and half of a banana. And, in the food processor, mixing everything up. And then just chocolate and low glycemic sweeteners. And they're quite delicious. I did use, the low glycemic white chocolate chips for the, I have a little white chocolate chips in it. So I had a little meeting today. It's my British meeting online, and I like to have a cup of brisk English tea with, I had, I think, 3 cookies. It's very nice. And then I went to the rec center. I worked out. And I did my yoga in the morning, which was good. I have 3 things I like to hit, 3 marks I like to hit: yoga, aerobics, and resistance training. And I hit all 3. I did my resistance training, I did my yoga in the morning, only did 12 minutes, but it was a good session with Adrian, online yoga, YouTube. And then I did the 20 minutes of resistance training. I was tired after meditating, and I was thinking, I don't want to do it, but I had the time. So it's just like if I just hit the marks. So I was really into it once I started, and that was good. And then I was going to just go into the sauna. I thought, I still have about 10 minutes left. Let me get on the elliptical. So I did 10 minutes of elliptical. So that was good, and then I did a nice sauna. Even though it's kind of hot here, it's always good to soak it out. I got into the hot tub, and it was really hot. And it's like all my stress just goes up to the ceiling. And then once I do, maybe 5 minutes of sauna, I'm very relaxed. So then I went to Walmart and got different provisions that I needed. I was out of unsweetened applesauce, and I was out of corn. I like corn with my Mexican food. And I was thinking, like, when I was meditating, I was thinking, what I want for dinner. And I just bandied about different things. And I knew I wanted tofu. And I had just gotten tofu, so I baked up, I batter coated the tofu, and I baked it up in the air fryer for like 10 minutes. And I had carrots, and I made some steamed carrots. But I really wanted kale, and I have kale growing in my garden, but it's not quite ready to be picked yet. I'm thinking, do I want to spend money on kale? But it's always good to have kale in the house, so I got a nice fresh bunch of kale, and I sauteed it down. I put a little broth with, had some of the spices from the tofu, garlic powder, nutritional yeast. I put that in there, and then I put a little soy sauce on it, and I have the thumbnail of what it looked like. And the main thing about eating that type of a portion-controlled dinner is I put it through my blue portion plate, and it comes out separated. And it's sort of a formal aspect to dinner, so that I get to mix it up. I get to eat it like one bite of this, one bite of that. And then I had a little cabbage salad, which is nice and crunchy with a little dressing. And boy, that was very enjoyable. And then afterwards, I thought, well, should I have a piece of fruit or some cantaloupe, which I just got, a nice white peach and a nice fresh cantaloupe, which I like to keep in the house. I thought, no, I just like a couple of dates. And I had 4 dates. And they're very sweet. They really hit my sweet tooth, but just has a lot of fiber. I think it's a really good sweet alternative for somebody with a sweet tooth like I have. So this is day 10. I'm really rocking this starch solution diet, especially watching my portions and keeping it very low in fat and low glycemic, and also exercising. So that's it for day 10 in June of 2022.